Africans stand up. Your Saturday just got more exciting as Hafeestonova, aka your musical plug, creator of the energy, present to you Cha Music Review Podcast, a music review podcast that critic, review, analyze, and rate new songs from top African artists on a weekly basis. Whether you're from Ghana,
Nigeria,
South Africa,
Kenya,
Tanzania,
Benin,
Lesotho, Botswana, Rwanda, or even in the diaspora, Cha Music Review Podcast is your guide for the newest African sounds. Cha Music Review Podcast by Hafeestonova, amplifying the African sound by bringing the best of African music to your ears.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and music lovers across the globe, welcome to another episode of the Cha Music Review series on your award-winning podcast, Cha Music Review Podcast. My name is Hafeestonova, your musical plug, the creator of the Energy Force, or like somebody recently called me, African Music Amplifier. The first song I'll be talking about today is coming from the Sabi girl herself, talking about Ayra Starr, and she's here with this lovely Afrobeat jam, which is heavily laced with some jazz and soul instruments, and she features Wizkid. And I have to say, this is a straight up banger. Like, yo, see, when you feature Wizkid on a track and Wizkid comes through the way he came through on this track, no, say Wizkid place you high. Because me, I no go lie you, there are some Wizkid collaboration that I'll just feel Wizkid just, he just try to do it for doing sake. But for this one with Ayra Starr, you're gonna say Wizkid enjoy the vibe, he enjoy the song, he enjoy everything, and Wizkid put in all into this song. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is their best collaboration ever. And Ayra Starr at every point in time just continues to get better and better and better and better. This song is titled Give Me That. Lovely production, lovely collaboration. Everything about this song is totally on point. Shout out to Vibo and Mikaba Beats for the incredible production that they did on this song. The name of this song is going to be 8 over 10. Charlie Poppy drops the remix to his original single titled Laho. Now, when I listen to this song, right, this remix in particular, which features Burna Boy, I said to myself, Burna Boy definitely came through. I mean, they don't call him Odogu for nothing. He came through, right? I mean, we know that when it comes to remixes these days, Burna Boy is like your go-to guy for that guy to, amplify the record already and make it even bigger than what it is. So no doubt, Burna Boy came through. But like I said, this is one of those songs that I feel doesn't need any remix. Right? Regardless of who you are going to put on the remix, the song is still going to remain hot. So it's not like Burna Boy did not, fumble. He came through on the song, right? But I just feel like the song originally does not need a remix. The original song is as dope as anything. But having Burna Boy on the remix, I understand the the marketing strategy and all of that. Considering now that Charlie Poppy, and I think his last tour that Burna Boy did, he brought Charlie Poppy on stage to come and come and perform and stuff like that. So I kind of understand that. At the same time, also, I now discovered, as at the time of this recording, I discovered that apparently there was what is to call it a should I say clash? I been a fight. I been a calling out of each other from Charlie Poppy and Burna Boy, where Burna Boy was actually saying this song go on the core remix, now be the original one where they actually record, but now because say they couldn't agree on the release date based on some project that Burna Boy was working on at that point in time. That's why they couldn't release this one. That's why they now released the one that had Charlie Poppy alone, which is supposed to be the remix. Charlie Poppy came out and said, Alaye Egbon, I appreciate everything they call him. You granting me with a verse and all of that, but I beg no discredit my original work. What I don't do down. That was all of this back and forth was before the singles actually dropped. But me now, most of the times I try to take myself away from the industry drama and just focus on the music because that is what I am after. But I kind of, came across all of this after listening to the song, and it still doesn't change what I said. The song or the original one that was released, whether I like them or not, whether Burna Boy like them or you don't like them, the original version that was released, like I said, does not even need a remix to start with, right? But then again, we have the remix, and the remix is a good song. The rating is going to be 8 over 10. Talented record producer and artist Wonder Barton drops this single titled Woza, and I have to say this is beautiful. Like, I love this song. Everything about this song is just so beautiful. And I remember when I think there was an interview, or there was a clip that I saw recently where Wonder Barton was talking about he wrote a song that he wanted to give to Burna Boy, but he felt like reaching Burna Boy would be difficult to give him the song and all of that, so he decided to record the song and put it out by himself. And when I heard this song, I knew that this was the song that he was talking about, right? And I just hope that this song, gets to do so well, and he gets his dream of probably, now featuring Burna Boy on the remix of the song. But this is a good song. I mean, and I'm not going to lie, even when I heard this song, I was screaming, oh, this is Burna, this is Burna. Imagine Burna Boy singing this song, I swear he go kill him, die. But that's not to take anything away from what it is called for Wonder Barton. The production of the song is beautiful, and Wonder Barton also came through on the song. The song is going to be a 7/10. Fola drops another single, and this single is heavy on guitar string, and it features Kiss Daniel, and together they give us a very decent storytelling song titled Lost. Now, in as much as Kiss Daniel came through on this song, I feel like what it is called a Fireboy or even an Ayomaf will have done proper justice to this song. Again, this is not to take shot at Kiss Daniel. Like I said, Kiss Daniel definitely came through on this song. But looking at the production of the song, and I don't know, I feel like having a Kiss Daniel on this song wasn't just a proper justice to the song. Not like Kiss Daniel didn't do much, not like Kiss Daniel did bad on the song. Kiss Daniel definitely came through. I mean, like Kiss Daniel now, the fuck up, so he definitely came through. But again, like I said, looking at the whole composition of the song and how the outlook of the song looks in general, a Fireboy or an Ayomaf will have done perfectly much, or will have given this song a better elevation, or even someone like Bella Shmurda will have given this song a better elevation than the way Kiss Daniel did. But not to take anything, like I said, it's a good song. The song is going to be a 7/10. The queen of Afrobeat. Yes, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Tiwa Savage. She drops her first single of the year, and this single is supposed to be the first single of our anticipated or album that will be coming soon, titled This One Is Personal, right? This song is titled You For Me, and this song features, or is sampled, the iconic song titled Into You by Timer. And Tiwa took us on this pop R&B melody, and when Tiwa gets into this pocket, trust me, she doesn't go wrong, and she didn't go wrong on this song. I know it is still early days, so this is just the first single of the album that we are still expecting, but if we are to judge by this single, I can tell you that Tiwa's album is going to be dope, right? Anyway, shout out to Maestro Sugar. The production he did on this song was just brain busting. I love it. The song is going to be a 9/10. Runtown makes a return into the music scene, and he decided to drop a song titled Do Me. If there's something I like most about this song, is the production of the song. It has this old hip-hop instrumental, and the melody sounds very familiar, although I can't figure it out, and it could just be the fact that it has that 90s, early 2000 hip-hop vibe, maybe now why it sound familiar for my ear, right? But all in all, this is a good song coming from Runtown. Not that song that will make him go back to where he's supposed to be, or make everybody go pace like, oh, Runtown is back. Nah, it's a kind of a slow burner song that will get into you slowly and gradually until you finally like the song. But like I said, it's a good song coming from what is his name, Runtown. The rating of the song is going to be a 6/10. Now let me take a quick trip to Liberia and talk about this song titled Go Down from the Liberian singer who goes by the name Jay Snow. Now on this one, it features American rapper known as The Game. Now this is not a bad song, right? It is one of those songs that the chorus is what will get you hooked before the verses get you hooked. And if I'm being honest, this song can actually stand on its own without that verse from The Game. Like, remove The Game verse on this song, and this song is still going to be a very decent song. The verse from The Game, not like it's a bad verse, but it didn't really elevate this song. Like, okay, now because of this verse, now this song, now it sound. They were just more of the same level and all of that. But like I said, it's a good verse, it's a good song. I don't know whether this is now my year, but in a way, I did hear some melody we want resemble Medi Ileijo on top of the song, but it could just be my year. Like I said, it's a good song. The song is going to be 6/10. I want you to take a minute and do something for me. Imagine Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Imagine it being done with amapiano. Yes, you don't imagine Amabi? It sounds weird, Abi. I know. But that is what this South African artist, that is what they've decided to do with this their brand new single titled Smooth Criminal. What am I talking about? I'm coming out My Gang Official, featuring Costa Teach, Stoneboy from Ghana, Chelsea Solon, and Phantom Steez. Those were the people that came together to give us this sample of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal, turning it into an amapiano song and then a rap song, and it was just so lovely. I'm not gonna lie to you, I truly enjoyed it. I never expected it, but it came through and the whole came through, and I love the song. The rating of the song is going to be 7/10.
Keep listening to Cha Music Review Podcast by Hafeestonova. Do not turn it down.
That is all I can take on today's episode of the Cha Music Review series on your award-winning podcast, Cha Music Review Podcast. Like, come your way with another episode. My name will always remain Hafeestonova, your musical plug, the creator of the Energy Force. Remember, when the pressure is getting worse, please take a break and take care of your mental health. It is very, very important. And also, listen to some music. Peace out.
Cha-cha time, two time for the cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang. Rockin' with the best, cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang. Alayela with cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang. What's in my body, cha-cha gang. Give me the cha-cha gang, cha-cha gang.
What's in my body? Like G's on the beat. Hafeestonova.